Hey guys, Murugi Muni here.
It's Lydia KM.
And we're back again with another episode of
The Messy In Between.
It's definitely TMI.
I know we say this every single time, but oh my god, another episode!
Episode 13!
Another episode. I feel though, episode 13 for me feels like we've gotten past like 12
Like
weeks.
beginning
is the early.
podcasters. Now we're not like,
I wouldn't say we are new podcast on the
Exactly.
scene. We are like a solid one.
We are
and
solid
we have a
one.
solid fan base, and it's you guys. We appreciate you. We love you. And thank you so much for tuning in once again. If this is the first time you are watching anything or listening to us, this is TMI Podcast KE. And we are a podcast where we just talk about everything that goes on between being an adult and figuring out adulthood. And that is the messy in between.
Which is never, because I'm
Which is
sure
never,
even our parents,
ever,
who
they
knows
still
if they're-
figuring it out. So yeah, anything to do with women or our life experiences as women is what we talk about here. Please subscribe wherever you're listening to. If you're listening to us on YouTube, make sure you comment. Whatever we talk about, please comment on
anything.
YouTube. Yes, what are we talking about
Anything.
today, hun?
So today, now that we have finished our series of unspoken rules, we've finished our series on things we wish we knew, which by the way, I really enjoyed the things we wish we knew. And I feel like you guys enjoyed that
They
lot
did,
as well. You guys learned a lot, we learned a lot. So today we thought, let's do a Q&A, just a bit of a different style. Because so many of you guys send us questions like in the comments or in the DMs, and we're like, let's just do a Q&A. So we asked you guys on Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram at TMI Podcast KE, please follow us, because like basically it's an extension of what we talk about on the podcast. We're always chatting there. We're always interacting with you guys. So we asked you guys to ask us anything, and we got quite very interesting questions.
We
Very
should have
spicy.
known. We should have known.
because it's the messy in between. Yeah, the questions are very spicy. So we've selected some. They're not in any order. I just wrote them down according to like how I saw them.
Yeah.
So some of them are about the podcast, about our lives, about sex, about relationships, about earning money, things like that. So basically, so we hope you enjoy this. You just get to know a little bit more about us.
Yeah.
And also some questions might actually help you and impact you in a different way. We don't know.
It's true. Can I say also, if you have any questions which aren't here, put them in the comments.
Absolutely.
And sometimes when we do fan shout out, we might be able to answer in the next episode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we haven't really gone through these questions. So we're going to be answering from a really, really, really honest, authentic and honest point, which actually we do all the time, even when we know the topic.
Well, you
We
know,
always
these
do
ones
that.
you're not aware of what's coming.
Right. Okay, fine. First question. Who runs the IG page of TMI?
Should we tell them that?
Should we?
I feel like we want to keep that a secret.
Should we? Guys, it's us.
It's us.
We run the TMI page.
It's
There's no huge team. It's just us. So some days it's me, some days it's Lydia, most days it's us together.
Yeah.
So when you chat with anyone on there, you're chatting with us. Basically.
yes.
Yeah. If it's anything business related, we'll give it to our assistant Nancy. But more often than not, it's just
It's
us that you're
us.
chatting with.
Yeah.
So even more reason why you should follow us and
You
and
should.
message us there, engage
Yeah.
with us there. Another question, which is about the podcast. Will you add other girls to TMI?
No.
Oh, to our baby?
Nope.
To our baby?
No pity, no
No,
pity,
we
no.
can't. Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
think
it's
so.
like this energy is
The
just
rhythm
our
is
energy. Yeah,
right. And also, I feel like TMI is us too.
Exactly.
There may be something else.
Yeah,
we might
with-
do
with
that
other people.
people. But
Yeah.
yeah, TMI is definitely just us.
absolutely. And we may have guests. We are actually planning a few
Something
cool, really, really special. If you follow us on Instagram, you already know what
Yeah.
we are planning. But yeah, so we probably won't have like other people who are like permanent employees of TMI,
Of TMI.
of TMI employees of TMI. But I mean, we might have guests every now and then. Okay, another question. How do you handle disagreements in your friendship with each other?
I feel like
You
Every time
feel like-
you guys made me so conscious of that. Honestly, why's your phone?
I'm sorry.
That's
I
what she
knew.
does,
I
right?
knew.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Anyway, I feel like when the foundation of your relationship is respect, openness, and honesty,
Yeah.
it's rare that a disagreement is gonna start with like, no, but it's just like, okay, I don't think. But you know what we are disagreeing about is like, okay, what idea should we go ahead with?
And we've never really disagreed.
Yeah,
so
it's
to-
like
we've
I
not
think
had a
it's
fight.
yeah, I think it's like I think this is the best way because of A, B, and C, and because I'm trying to listen because we have one goal, which is
The
how can we make
success.
the best
Yes.
podcast. So if if her idea sounds better, I will listen. If I'm still a bit about it, I'll just be like, I feel a bit, but we can try yours.
Exactly.
Like
and because we trust each other, like I know Lydia is never trying to sabotage anything that we are doing. So if she sees a perspective that I haven't seen, I'd be like, okay, fine. I mean, we can try it out. And there's no time that actually we've tried something and it's like, oh, it could catastrophically, like backfired or anything like that. So we've never really had a fight. We have back and forth about ideas, but I don't think we've ever had a fight as such.
Yeah, no.
Tap
Fingers
wood.
crossed. No, I think it will be fine.
I think it will be fine,
I
exactly.
trust
Because me too. What would you tell your 20-year-old self struggling with body positivity?
Oh, okay.
Well, in the last episode we talked a lot about things we wish we knew. Yeah,
for sure. For me personally, I feel like I would say there is no one way of looking. There is a one way that the world is telling you ought to look like, right? But as we said in the last episode, size, shape, it doesn't matter. The confidence. If you start building your sense of confidence, this is how I am. I'm unique. I'm taking care of my body because I know where even though your body is not perfect, when you're putting in the effort to make it healthy and strong and a healthy body, you almost get more confidence because you're doing it. I'm trying my best to make it the best I can.
And I feel like can we go? We should have a challenge.
Expand.
One episode we just try to say no. I feel like, and every time we say it, 100 bob in the pot, and the other person gets the money.
Yeah, but it just says that we lead with our hearts.
Exactly. I feel like I would tell 20-year-old me that first of all, you get sexier, so calm down.
It's okay. It gets better. It gets better.
Yeah, exactly. But I would tell myself also the same thing that you're saying is that there's no standard of what it's like to be beautiful, and you're beautiful already. I remember when I was younger, people would tell me that I'm beautiful, but because I never felt it, I always just felt like, oh no, it's not. No, you're probably
Most
not
of
as
us.
cute. They're just feeling bad for me or something like that. And I actually saw something that Jackie Aina posted. I think it was today, and she said, "Can we get in the habit of when someone tells you, oh, you're so pretty, instead of a self-deprecating comment or like fake humility, just say thank you and get in the habit of telling yourself, I'm pretty, I'm beautiful, I am deserving of." And you know what? If we felt that way when we were 20, we would probably have avoided a lot of really bad relationships.
Many things. Seeking yourself and your value in the
someone
opinion
else.
of some.
Oh my God, yes, that would have been anyway.
Ghetto.
Yeah, ghetto. All right, another question. Apart from being content creators and influencers, what else is your source of income?
I feel it's all that. It's all content creation. But I think it's because I'm still getting my legs in it. I started content creation seriously last year. Like, was it last year? No, 2020. No,
2019.
2019 is when I seriously started, creating content. Then when I quit my job, I had this 6 months of where am I going? What is happening in my life? So it's now that I just got my footing. So it's 24/7 content creation.
Yeah. Okay. For me, content creation is my main source of income. Yeah. TMI also are we considering this content creation and influencing? Yes, it is kind of. It's communication. It's like media. I would say it's media.
Oh, yeah, okay. I guess
it's
those
media.
two.
Yeah, those two things. Yes. You're forgetting TMI.
TMI.
Woo, girl. Yeah. So this is my main source of income, but I do run a few small businesses. I have like an M-Pesa business, Airbnb, a liqueur business. But yeah, is my husband also considered a source of income because he's one? But content creation is my main source of income, is what I would say. Yeah. Okay, another one. What is one thing you would like to change about yourselves?
I would like to be more present. I feel like I'm...
Physically. Physically.
Mentally, I would like to be more present. Yes. I feel like my mind is, I run my mind quite a lot. Because of meditating, I'm getting better. But there's one thing I could do is just to be able to be, I'm here, that's it, this is all that matters. And I feel like I would excel way more in so many things that I do. Yeah. Because when you're split, you're not holistically doing everything to the best you can. I'm getting better, but that's one thing I wish I could change.
And physically?
Oh, it's physically.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You know when you were saying physically, just like, what are you saying? Why are you shouting physically, Joe? I'm here.
I'm sorry. You're physically here. Okay, yes. Physically, what else would you like to change?
Oh my God, what would I change? I would have a more hourglass figure.
So bigger hips and bum.
No, even with a smaller waist, whatever it is, just a more hourglass figure. I would have a bigger butt.
Okay,
I would have I would have flourishing edges.
Oh, that's never gonna happen. All right, but that's good. Those are good points. Thank you. In terms of like mentally, something about myself that I would like to change is, I wish that I was less
present.
Oh, you're. Oh,
sorry.
Maybe let me keep quiet. Let Lydia just answer for me because she knows everything. So let me just let her. Yeah. Anyway, me. Oh, that's something I'm working on. But if I had to choose one thing, that would not be the one thing. I would say I wish I was less quick to anger, because I feel like I am really quick to anger. You never see that side of me.
Yeah.
You hardly ever see that side of me.
Keeper, you.
Yeah, I know. But it's because you never make me angry. But like at home and like like online and stuff like that, I just feel like it takes so much of my peace. And sometimes it's like it's not outward anger. Like I won't lash out or anything, but I'll feel angry, and I feel like it really like takes my peace a lot. So I wish that's something that I'm really actively trying to change, like not letting things impact me as much. Physically, I just want a flat stomach. Is that too much to ask for?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
We all do. I feel like your stomach is pretty flat. It's flat to me
Today.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on today?
I know today.
Oh. One mandazi later.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on karma and revenge?
Revenge is pointless. I think it's just like I feel like that's so much energy wasted on working on myself or me being better. Let me tell you, there's nothing sweeter in revenge than flourishing.
Yeah.
That's what you want. You want to be on YouTube and to be on Apple and Spotify podcasts and have somebody tell your enemy like, "Oh, did you hear that podcast? Wow, so
awesome.
dope."
Yeah, I know.
The revenge happens itself.
Exactly.
So I feel like revenge is pointless. As far as karma, I feel like energy just everything is energy. So if you're constantly putting in negative energy, you're gonna reap it. Not necessarily like, the same thing is gonna happen to me, but there's no one who's gonna continuously like just so bad, and all they're reaping is good. Even though it looks good to other people, let's say it's like wealth. People are just like, but he's a horrible person, but he's so rich and But maybe he doesn't see because he has no peace of mind. But you're gonna reap what you sow. Period. My personal opinion.
Okay, I mean, I have a different opinion. I feel like in life, I just feel like bad things happen sometimes to good people, and good things sometimes happen to bad people. And I feel like it's random sometimes. I feel like some people are really horrible people, but they keep having positive things happen to them, and even they might still have peace of mind and they might be sleeping comfortably. So I personally don't believe in karma that much. I feel like movies have made us believe in karma because at the end the bad guy dies or whatever.
But it's not that poetic.
Yeah, it's not that poetic. And I feel like sometimes it happens like they happen to get what they deserve, but like sometimes you just don't. So I feel like don't even hold your breath.
Don't dwell.
Don't exactly.
There.
As for revenge, I agree with what Lydia has said. It's nice. You should not go out trying to seek revenge until like, now what will I do? I'll make sure that when they are crossing the road, I'll come and hit them with my car, because then you end up now you're the one in prison, and then they heal and they're okay. Double-edged sword, exactly. Yeah. So I feel like revenge is sweet when like it just happens to happen to them, and it's just like, wow.
Look at I just waited God and look at you in the hole where you belong.
Hilarious. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, next one. What is one big regret you guys have in life currently?
I think every minute of my journey has been so valuable that I'm like, if I took that away, would I still be this Lydia? Would I still have come here now? But if there's anything, is I wish I regret not being this present to my awesomeness for a lot of my life,
Yeah.
I wish I had gotten to this stage of look at me a lot earlier. That's all. But I know, all the steps did lead me here. But if I could, I would be like this at 21, guys.
Yeah. I wish I had, wow. Maybe even then, we would not have met, because you'd have already omokad kitabu. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I wish that I had started taking care of my body earlier.
Oh, you said
I wish
that,
I started eating healthier earlier. I wish I'd started working out, because then I feel like it would have been less of a grueling journey to get my body back to where I wanted to be. I wish I'd started doing that earlier. But I guess now, like you're saying, the journey has been the journey for that reason, because I feel like if I had not gone through what I've gone through, I would not have such a deep appreciation for healthy living as I do now if I had not experienced that before, because I feel like right now I really appreciate it, because I know how bad it feels to be super unhealthy, and it's like I never want to be that person.
And a lot of people struggle with weight loss and health consciousness, right? So that's a huge reason why people relate to you, because you walk with them.
I walk with them.
And some people don't have that like anywhere else in their life. So you've been able to be an ambassador for so many women to start taking care of themselves. And maybe had you not, like they wouldn't. It's not as relatable for sure. Once it's like you don't look like you're struggling so much.
Exactly,
like,
right?
So, I mean,
I've always
that
been
hard?
thin, now I'm less thin.
Yeah, it's not.
Exactly. You're so right. Oh God, what have I done?
I love when we wait
Oh,
for you.
yeah, I'm so sorry. The note just disappeared and I was like, have I deleted everything, Lord? What is your favorite sex position? Doggy.
Period.
Ain't saying nothing.
Period.
Wait, but between doggy and me on top, it's very close.
Really?
I really love being on top. Like,
That
I
is
feel like
so
I orgasm
nice.
faster and I
Yeah.
just feel so in control. And I'm just like, you just lie there and just don't even, in fact, I'm just like, don't even put your hands on me. You just lie there.
And I'll do everything. Doggy.
You know,
Still
let me,
remain
I
a
just need to,
doggy.
I need to rush somewhere real quick.
Yeah,
I'll be
okay.
right back.
Give her a second, guys. Cut.
Cut. All right, next one. Do you guys mention to each other what you will say prior to recording?
No, we don't. We
We
tell each
don't,
other
yeah.
the topics, but we like to have that element of surprise. That's why a lot of our reactions are organic.
So genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because literally it's like we haven't thought about it
Yes,
before.
we haven't
Yeah.
thought, and I don't know her point.
Yeah.
So when I'm reacting, it's the same way you guys react because I don't know what she's going to say.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we just have the topics ready.
Yeah, which I love. I absolutely love that. I think you guys like
I
it
think
as well.
we should
Yeah.
say that we always.
Definitely.
Even now, she knows some of the questions. I don't. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I haven't really thought about the answers because I didn't want to give myself an unfair advantage. Like now I have 5 points and Lydia is just like, oh wait, give me a second. Let me think of one.
Yeah.
Right. Next one. Lydia, what was your mom's reaction when she learned you were sexually active?
I don't know if we had that conversation. I feel
Yeah.
like she knew. So there's this time when I had my very first serious boyfriend who used to even come around at home. My mom once told me, not in front of him, she was like, you know, I don't want to be a grandma. I literally nearly fell off the chair and died.
I would have fainted. I would have fainted. Like, what are you saying, mom?
You
Me?
know, but I was like, you think I'm engaging? I didn't engage. I just took that on. I was just like, I
Yeah.
didn't. I was,
No, yeah, you don't say anything.
I think I said I'm being smart. I don't know what I said. It
Yeah.
was just, but my mom, I think she's just as, even though we're raised abroad, she's just as African as everyone else's parents. She's a bit awkward around the topic of sex, like especially when we were a lot younger.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, oh, let me tell you, hon,
Yeah.
this is what's happening.
So would you
know?
describe her as sex positive?
She's sex was now like she's able to have those kind of conversations, and she's very about be free, be careful, be knowledgeable, be
Yeah,
empowered
be
about your
empowered.
sexuality.
Yeah.
She's not like anti wait till marriage, you know.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like for me, the day my mom knew that I was having sex is when I told her I was pregnant, and I don't imagine that she imagines that before that one occurrence that
Yeah.
she thought that I had ever had sex, and even after that, my strong
If she
belief
knew.
is she doesn't even think that I had sex again until the day that I was going to say until the day that I got married, but no, I was pregnant when I was married, so she must have known at that point. But in my mind, I just feel like my mom would like to believe that I wasn't as much of a hoe as I actually was.
Yeah.
And I really hope she never watches this podcast because, mom, honestly, I've been a good girl.
No, not at all.
Excuse
Down
me.
in the bin. Dustbin, mom.
Yeah,
And your
yeah.
mom's a pastor, right?
Yeah, my mom's a pastor.
So
She's a reverend, actually.
our moms are complete opposites.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, yeah. What do you like the most about each other? This is a hard one. I love so many things
God,
about
yeah, I'm
Lydia. I
thinking.
like so many things about Lydia.
To be honest, I guess it's like from my point of view, but it makes me, I find so much joy being around you because I admire you, right?
wow.
I admire your thirst for knowledge. I admire your hunger to grow. I admire how you're so open to what could be done better, and I think that's something we have in common.
We both have that in
yes.
common,
yeah, and I feel like your heart is solid. I would never think ever if somebody said that you did something malicious, I would struggle to reconcile what I've seen of you
Yeah.
and that.
Oh,
yeah, so
thank
many
you,
things.
babes.
Oh my
Thank you.
god,
I
so
know.
many things.
One thing that I love about Lydia, I don't know if this is about Lydia or about our friendship, is I feel like I never have to guess with you, and that gives me so much peace,
And
so much comfort
confidence.
all the time.
Yeah.
Like I never, if you come and you say, "Oh, I'm not in a good mood," or you say, "Yeah, everything is okay," or you say, like you always say exactly how you're
it
feeling
is,
and what
yeah.
you're thinking, so I don't ever have to be in a place of like, okay, so now what did I
Guessing.
do? Okay,
Yeah.
so now what's happening? Like
Yeah.
you know, and I love the peace that gives me
comfort.
because we never like come to the table and I'm just like, okay, now
Like,
are
what's
we-
happening?
Exactly
Are
what's
we
happening,
okay?
kind
What's
of
good?
thing.
And I think we are that for each other because we thirst for that anywhere else.
Anywhere, yeah.
You just want somebody who's gonna be like, you know what, today, Joe, you're carrying us.
Yeah,
you
you're
are carrying
carrying
us on your back. It's just you. I'm here to mark register, and you just know. Or if something is upsetting, or if someone's having a day when they don't feel that cute, it would just be like, I'm not feeling that. I don't like that picture. It's just said.
Exactly. Yeah. And without, you say what you want to say without fear that it'll be like, I'll be judged or I wouldn't be met with love and compassion, because we always meet each other with love and compassion.
Always, yeah. We could go on, but we'll stop
guys.
there.
Yes. Next question. Jeez, there's so many. Do you guys wash your man's underwear? Who should wash it? Is it him, you, or should it go in the dirty laundry basket?
Everyone has, I've not even had to. I mean, so many things. So many things happening.
Just pick one. Okay, let me tell you guys. When growing up, this is what I used to see my parents doing. And for me, that was like almost like a benchmark, but it's not what actually ended up happening in my home. So what they used to do is they used to have this bucket in their bathroom. And when they would wear I don't know if this is TMI anyway, this is TMI. Anyway, they would put it in the bucket. And like on the weekend, I would see either my mom will wash it. And if she does, the next weekend, my dad would wash it. So for me, in my mind, it was always like, okay, it's a shared responsibility. For me, when I started dating and when I got married, it just never occurred to me like, why am I taking your underwear
and do it? Because I have my underwear.
And me, given the fact that I've not worn underwear since like 2006, it's like now I'm not even washing my own underwear because I'm not wearing it. Then now I take someone else's underwear and wash it. No.
I feel like everyone's underwear is their responsibility.
I think so.
The people who like to get it washed, I don't like to have my own personal underwear.
Washed.
The one day a year I do wear. I don't want it to be washed by somebody else.
Exactly.
So then, that's everyone's responsibility.
I think so. And especially if you're dating. I mean, if you're married, maybe you can have a conversation about who is washing what. But if you're dating, stop touching your man's underwear. Please stop.
Do what you gotta do, girl. No, I'm joking. Don't do it.
And then go watch that video, Situationships and Relationships. All right. How does one earn from a podcast?
We're babies in the game, but essentially it's like we had our first sponsored segment last week.
Exactly.
So now us, we have like sponsored segments. So like a company can sponsor one segment, or they can sponsor the entire
show.
Episode. We also have our social media, which is fantastic because that you can also have sponsored content over there. Yeah, I feel majority of the time is to sponsor.
Exactly, yeah. So the two main ways I would just say is brand partnerships, which obviously we do on Instagram and YouTube, as she said, and also actual earning from views on YouTube, which is like, it's not that much money.
We
it's money. It's money. By the way, we are like, it's actually quite a bit. We should follow up on that.
We need to.
Yeah, we're not millionaires. We need that money. So brand partnerships and then from views on YouTube. So please, by the way, guys, to party views, after you've watched an episode and you've enjoyed it, send it to your friend, send it to your chama, send to your circle members and whatnot.
That's how
we to your mom, and her sisters and her friends. All right, next one. What are you? This is a really deep one. What are you holding on to that's holding you back? My belief that I was born fat and that I will always be fat.
Oh, babe.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah. I'm working through the help of Lydia. I am working on that. Constantly telling myself, you're not fat, you're now fit, you're strong, you're healthy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like no matter how much I walk in the journey, I feel like my default system in my mind is that I will just always be fat. Sometimes when I go to the gym, I think, what if I got an injury and I can no longer go to the gym? Will I'll just resort to being fat forever, kind of thing.
And you haven't identified, I haven't heard you say that you're fat in a really long time.
I know, because I'm working on it. Now I don't say that. Even when the thought comes in my head, I don't even allow myself to think it. I'm just like, no, you're fit. You're fit, Joanne. You're fit.
And let me tell you this, one of the things that's going to change the way your daughters see themselves is how you talk to your body. You can tell them they're beautiful. Yeah. But I heard Ashley Graham saying that the way my mom used to speak about her body is how I learned to speak about mine. Wow. Even though she was nice to me and she used to affirm me, but I learned that behavior. So but you're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
You are.
Thank you.
You really are. What's mine? I feel like there.
How do you feel?
Okay, so two things.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm fully at peace with everything with my dad. I don't feel tension the way I used to, but I don't feel total acceptance. It's like maybe like 95%. That's one. And a second one is I feel like there's something about me that makes me feel it's better to not be so successful. I feel like I'm more comfortable and I feel more
moderately successful.
Yeah, I feel, especially with the way I relate with other people. I feel like it makes me feel like distanced. Like the more successful I get, I feel like I get more alone and alone and alone. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that, I'm not as relatable.
Exactly. And the thing is that I actually was thinking about that this morning, about making friends and how easy and simultaneously difficult it has been to make friends the more famous or popular that I have gotten.
Yeah.
Because the thing is that many people know you. So your acquaintances to many people. But like in terms of actually being able to form actual friendships, because people start
harder.
viewing you as like over there and us we're over here, but you're over there, part of that select few. And even no matter how much you try to be like, but I'm just the same way that I was.
No.
It's just the same, but it's not
true.
the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the
And
same. Wow,
I'm
yeah.
definitely seeing that.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to do is tell myself I'm capable.
Yeah.
I'm capable of handling whatever may come. It's like, it's just that I don't know that level of success. I don't need to be afraid of it.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing fragments of that. You're over there, and
Yeah.
it's scaring me, but I'm breathing through it.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes like when you're always like, let's say on social media, sometimes I'm like, I want to take myself out of that space and now just be Morugi.
Yeah.
But like wherever I go, I'm reminded how much I'm not
Yeah.
just Morugi. There's
Yeah.
like Morugi the content creator, Morugi the idol, Morugi
Yeah.
the what, like, and to me, I'm just like, no, I'm not. I just want to be just Morugi
Yeah, there's
sometimes,
that.
you know.
But I'm
also
getting
that's
over
privilege.
it.
That's
It's
privilege
definitely
speaking.
privilege,
Yes,
for sure.
exactly. Yeah,
and you're
But
definitely
wow.
helping me with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will continue to help
be
you.
Company.
Yeah.
I'll have company.
Good, yeah. We'll be rich. We'll be wealthy. So you
Yeah.
better get used to it.
Yeah.
Next question. Are you still friends with your co-hosts from Ibru? Let's talk.
I love Nay.
Hey.
Absolutely. Yeah, as in like the person who I'm most closest to
Yeah.
is Nay. Our friendship is like it's remained intact. Me and Ayuma are still friends as well, but we are not as consistently on the phone and seeing each other as much as we did. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
I would say like about this with actually from Ibru, because Lydia had been there much longer, she had already formed such closer
Yeah.
friendships with the people who are there. For me, the only person who I've remained really close to is Lydia. Which actually when I left Ibru, I genuinely was not even holding my breath that we'll continue to be friends or like whatever. Like I knew we would still be friends, but I didn't think we would actually keep going like this much kind of keep going. You know what
I
I'm
only
saying?
thought that because I thought you're overly busy. You have so
Yeah.
many things to do all the time. That's all. I just thought it would be a time thing.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, with the others, we still speak on Instagram and we still support each other and stuff, but I wouldn't say that we are friends. I would say we are more just like people who have worked together, who know each other and who hang out sometimes. I would say that. But there's no bad blood with most of them. Next one. Lydia, how is it living with your partner so far? And Joe, have you made peace with it?
Joe did not have peace with
I
it,
know.
right? Okay, all right. Okay,
Let me answer
she'll
my
speak
portion.
for
Let me-
herself. So for me, it's been pretty good so far.
Yeah.
There's the things which you are learning with each other. For example, I talked about it then, like the things that you don't close your bottle tops, or he has an issue with the fact that I don't turn off the gas. I mean, whatever, those little things. But I don't think we've come to a major roadblock. Something I'll be like, oh my God, this is really intense. This movie, no.
Yeah.
I think which I've noticed is that if you are annoyed with each other, it's like you storm out, or like do you know what? I'll go to my house and we can have a break. This is our house.
Here is our house. But you can come to the bedroom.
Yes, but
until he
so
needs to come to sleep.
so far.
Yeah.
Everything still feels like
everything is
this
fine,
was a good idea.
As for if I've made peace with it, let me tell you guys something. I feel like every single day that goes by and I call Lydia and she's like, oh, me and Mike are doing this. Me and Mike have just made dinner, or he just made dinner, or oh yeah, we're going to bed, or we're having date night, or whatever. With every single one of those occurrences, I feel calmer and happier and happier.
Yeah.
And I am definitely now at peace with it, because right now I just feel like I'm not sleeping at night thinking, guy, lakini, why did Lydia do that?
What if it passed to cars?
Exactly. What if it
What
passed?
if
Yeah,
what
I'm
would happen?
completely okay. I'm certain about the fact that she made the decision that was best for her, and I feel like even if anything was to go wrong, she would not die, and
I
that's
wouldn't.
what gives me the best,
Yeah,
the most peace.
we've confirmed that.
We have confirmed.
I would not
She's
die.
not gonna die. We will just continue. She'll move in with me and my 28 kids. Next one. When are we seeing TMI plus Man Talk together?
Should we tell them or nah?
We ain't gonna tell you.
Nah.
You're gonna have to follow us. Stay tuned, guys.
Follow us
Stay
here, my
tuned.
podcast KE.
And
Subscribe.
everything.
So you can find
yes,
out.
ring the bell. Everything. Do you wish that you guys had met each other earlier, and do you feel like you are seasonal friends?
On the first point, I always tell you that the friends you attract come with the level of like evolvedness you've been. And so I feel like Joe was like a next level friend who I attracted because of a particular level of evolution on my end. So I feel like we met at the perfect time. As far as are we seasonal friends, as far as I can see, the foundation is rock solid. So anything that grows from there, I feel like it's something that's rooted pretty strong.
I personally don't feel like we're seasonal friends because to me, Lydia is more than a friend. Actually, to me, it's like you're my sister. It's like she's literally one of my closest friends. Like not just, she's just a friend. To me, you're like one of my closest friends. And I feel like the peace and the comfort and the, just the joy, the everything that comes with our friendship, that's something that I would never want to
fight.
lose. Literally,
we'll both work. I feel like we'll both work.
Exactly.
You're being annoying,
we'll both work.
have a minute.
And have a
I'll
minute.
call you tomorrow.
I'll call you tomorrow, exactly. And
Period.
if she comes and tells me, I don't want to be friends anymore, I'm like, so sorry that you feel that way. Anyway, let's meet tomorrow, right?
Let's meet
That's
tomorrow.
exactly what's
tomorrow.
happening. Yeah. This is a good one. Do you guys ever deal with self-doubt? You seem to have it all together.
Oh my God. Sometimes when people say that they think I have it all
together,
I'm just like, what are you talking about? Whomst?
Yeah.
Yeah. I get moments of self-doubt. They're becoming less and less. Like the stronger I get, the more focused on my goals, and like I'm actually being practical about what I do because what happens that inaction breeds doubt. But the more active I am about, working on my health, working on my mental wellness, working on my bag, the less doubt there is.
Yeah.
But I do have loads moments like that.
Yeah.
And I'll call someone, maybe I'll call Joe, I'll tell Joe how I'm feeling, or I'll call my mom or my sister. I have a support system who are always there ready to tell me, are you being serious? It's all in your head.
Exactly,
Get over it. Pick yourself up. You're good. Take a breath out.
And that's it. Yeah. I also have, they are few and far between. Like I wouldn't say that like maybe once in 6 months or something like that. But like once in a long time, I will have moments of self-doubt. And it's more often than not, it's something along the lines of like, am I doing the best that I can with my potential? Am I slacking? Am I too comfortable?
Am I working
not?
hard
Am I
enough?
working hard
I'm always
enough?
thinking
What
that
more
as
could I
well.
be doing? Who else could I be speaking to? Like, what else can I? Where else can I? Sort of like take advantage of my network, my opportunities. But I'm always, especially with affirmations, which is something Lydia taught me. I did know about affirmations before I met her. With affirmations, it really helps me because it just helps you affirm I am doing the best I can. I am working hard and I deserve. I deserve where I am. I deserve what I have gotten so far. And that the best is yet to come. Things like that. But everybody goes through self-doubt. You guys, even Beyonce, I'm sure she has more. Okay, maybe not Beyonce.
She says she does. Yeah.
Beyonce?
Can you imagine?
Rihanna?
Rihanna, no.
No,
no
can
way.
never. She look
Never.
Okay, fine. Last one. Okay, is this the last one? Okay, this is the last one. Keys to confidence. Where did you buy yours and do they ship?
They don't ship.
Unfortunately,
there's nowhere where
they
you
don't
buy.
ship.
It is a mountain. There are lions. There are tigers.
Yeah. And
There are
climbing,
snakes.
You're
You are
climbing till the day you die.
Till
I
the
feel.
day you die, it is cold.
Yeah.
It's a journey, And I feel like one of the things I used to think is that you're either confident or you're not, which is such a lie. Confidence is almost a practice.
Yeah.
It's the way when you work out, your muscles get stronger. The same way even in your mind. The more you practice something, the more your mind believes it. So is confidence. The more you keep promises to yourself, especially that honoring your own word. Delete people who are not doing anything good for you. Constantly affirm yourself. You keep telling yourself that, and slowly but surely you get to the point that like I feel like I'm at that point where if I get a negative thought in my head, I'm just like,
is that the
where
truth?
did that come from?
Yeah,
that's silly. Of course you're amazing. You build the muscle of confidence.
Exactly. I also feel like in the work that we do, it's easy. Well, okay, let me not say it's easy to be confident, because also if you're in front of many eyeballs, then you get a bit more self-conscious. But also I feel like the daily affirmation from people like, wow, you're so amazing, you're so inspiring. I feel like that has helped me a lot with my confidence. Like even on a day when I'm just feeling like, oh, I'm not my best today. And I will go somewhere online, and like someone will just be like, wow, you really helped me with this. You're so awesome, in case no one has told you. And I feel like that really helps. It really helps, that affirmation. But also I agree with her. I feel like confidence confidence is something that's built. But my mom always told me that I was born confident, because I feel like there's no time in my life that I've ever been like a shy, like maybe I'm just like, oh, I don't really, whatever. I feel like I've always been confident.
Yeah.
But the more I have practiced things like affirmations, the more I have done things which I feel build my self-confidence, like, keeping my promises. Actually, Lydia has a video on this on her IGTV.
Those are the things that helped me
at Lydia
personally.
KM. And I learned so much even in that thing, because I always feel like my confidence is here, but once in a while there's just like a bit of a shaking, oops, kind of thing, So go and watch that video, guys. Her handle is at Lydia KM _, all right?
_ Lydia KM.
Okay, at _ Lydia KM. I was just checking to see if she's awake. And, I can see that she's awake. Anyway, thank you guys so much for sending us your questions. That was so fun. If you have any that we have not answered, leave them in the comments below, and we will be there on Premier Gang.
We'll actually answer them on this YouTube video if you have any questions.
Exactly. And feel free to DM us anytime, or even just like interact with our content on Instagram. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Deezer, Castbox, whatever, we love you guys so much.
Thank you.
As we said, we love you guys. It's only because of you that we are able to be here doing this every single week. And we know you guys want us to be having episodes out every day. But must say, like, we just can't. It takes a lot of emotional energy for us to actually come here and be honest.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not that
therapy.
easy. It's therapy.
You don't need therapy 6 days a week.
Honestly, once a week is going to do. But anyway, we appreciate you guys, wherever it is you're listening from or watching from. We appreciate you. And we just want to shout out some of you guys who gave your comments on our last YouTube video, which was about the things we wish we knew about our bodies.
Yeah.
Which was it was a really nice episode. Like, talking about ourselves, our womanhood. It's
and
just
seeing
like
the journey.
And seeing the journey has just been amazing. So we're going to read some of them out. So Priscilla Mweni, you said, this is a very necessary conversation. I've always been the slender girl, and the trolls about being a size 6 are not it.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I wanted to put on weight. I would even have 4 high-carb meals to no avail. I recently made peace with it. I am not my body size.
You are not.
You're not, baby girl.
Not.
You are not.
And you know what? That's a really good one, because I feel like, especially when the plus size body positivity came, it's like it became that body positivity is like just for
girls,
plus size girls. And of course, we acknowledge everything that was like hindering people from feeling beautiful when they were plus size.
Yeah.
But the people who are on the other side of the extreme also have it, especially black slender girls. They get too much hate. But I love that.
And people never see it as a problem, because they'll just be like, hey, you, when you're not eating, it's like, it's really
there are
offensive.
So many
actually.
other things
really
that
offensive.
affect someone adding or losing weight.
Yeah.
All right, so this is another one. This is Latifa Rashid. You are asking, hey Lydia, can you please share with me the low carbs plan you did on those 10 days that made you lose 8 kgs? One, I was working out 3 times a week. So, just go to the gym, running, maybe 30 or 40 minutes in the gym, doing something active. Then number 2, I didn't eat any of the big carbs.
Processed carbs,
pasta,
rice,
chapati, any of that. It was basically proteins and greens. Now, like the typical ones, because even like broccoli has more protein than some meats. So the basic ones, like it would be broccoli and chicken. That kind of thing for literally 10 days.
Low carb diets are notorious for being able to help you lose a lot of weight in a short period of time, and they're not that difficult to do, because you still feel full all the time because of the protein and the fiber that you're eating. So try it out and let us know how that goes. Yours truly, you're speaking about the menstrual cup, which if you watched the last episode, you saw our sponsor was some people who make menstrual cups. So you said, I'm so happy more and more people are embracing the menstrual cup. I started using it 2 years ago, and that shit is revolutionary.
It is.
But whether pads, tampons, or the cup, to each their own, ladies. Absolutely.
100%. We're just trying to move it to the more progressive and also better for the environment.
Sustainable. Absolutely.
Okay, so this is another one. I really, this is Martha Mwaura. You are saying, I really needed this. I am a size 14 and I'm the biggest critic of myself. What Lydia said, the mirror tells you how you are feeling from inside, not how you're actually, like, not what you're looking. It's about perception. For sure, you will get to a point where you're like, wait, what was I bothering about? What was I stressed about when I was at that size? So work on the way you see yourself and your mentality about health and your body shape. With that, actually has more to do with weight loss than actually what you eat and working out way more.
That absolutely makes sense. Wangari Karaoke, this is the last one. The love I have for you girls, only God God knows. Thank you. We love you too. We love you guys too. On the part of your body changing, I keep telling people that there's such a thing as middle age, and especially for women.
Yeah.
Hold on to your panties right now. Your body literally feels and behaves differently, complete from energy levels to monthly cycles, hair growth in places one didn't expect, change in moods, and it doesn't always have to do with bearing children. It happened at about age 34 for me.
Interesting.
Yeah. Wow. I'm like, also, there's more to look forward to. So there's more we can expect. How fantastic.
That's really amazing.
Yes.
So my last one, Nafula Kuomi. Have I said this before? Again?
No,
before.
I don't know.
Anyway, she's saying, man, life happened today and I missed the premiere. Pretty great as usual. I'm better informed. Thank you, ladies. For those who want to be part of the premiere gang, because it is a community right now. Right now, there is a community out there of in-betweener premier gangs. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification button. Wednesday at 12 p.m. there's always an episode, but you want to be there at premier gang. Because we are there live with you as well, chatting as we are watching it the first time.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you.
Guys, we love you. So today for It's Messed Up, guys, I enjoy playing these games a little bit more than I'd like to admit. In public, guys, I really, really enjoy playing games. If you follow me on Instagram, then you already know that I play so many games. Like these two childish games on my phone. Like, I love them so much. Do you play games on your phone?
I don't play games.
Why? What do you mean?
I don't get it.
Why? Seriously, it's just so fun. It's like, I just feel like I can unwind and just do something which is just like, it's for nothing except just for fun. I just find it so much fun. Anyway, so I'm the one who's always coming up with these silly games that we should play here, obviously. So today we're playing a really simple game. It's called the alphabet game, all right? So basically what we do is that we'll pick a topic. Let's say we pick animals or we pick countries or whatever, and we go from A to Z back and forth non-stop saying the name of like the animal or the country or the whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Super simple. Super simple. Okay, fine. So the first one that we'll do is animals. Let's just do animals because you started, all right? You want me to start or you want to start? Stop thinking about it. I'll start.
No,
fine. You're already like, okay, I'll start. Ant.
B.
Oh my gosh.
Beaver.
Okay, cat.
Dog.
Elephant.
Frog.
Good job. Gorilla.
Honey badger.
Is that a nini?
Yeah, honey badger.
Why you look at Doris as if she's the queen of animals?
I don't know why. I feel like, do you know? Yes, you know.
Iguana.
God. Jaguar.
Koala.
Lion.
Mouse.
N.
Guys, I feel like Lydia has lost this. So if anyone is keeping track, Lydia has now lost. N. Do you give up?
No. I don't give up. Always go for your dreams. Always push through.
All right, inspirational Lydia.
What's N?
Oh, God.
I was about to say nyau, and that's cat in Kikuyu. Nyau. Yes.
No, sorry, it's an English game. I'm so sorry. Our audience doesn't speak Kikuyu, so I don't feel like you know any. Yeah. Okay, newt. You know, like newt. It's a newt. It's like a lizard. Is it like a lizard? A small frog. Yes, a small frog. Okay, so that round is over. So I have obviously won that one. Let's go to the next one. You pick the topic.
What would the topic be? A good one. But one we can try and get through to the end, yeah? Girls' names.
Okay, fine.
Alice.
Brenda.
Catherine.
Dorothy.
Elizabeth.
Fiona.
Grace.
Hilda.
Jane.
Joanne. No, I. Yours is I.
Oh, I?
Yeah.
Irene.
Okay, are you about to say?
Eileen. I think
Joanne.
Eileen might be.
Joanne. Eileen starts with an E.
What are we doing?
Joanne.
Lydia.
Oh my. No. JK. Carlene. Lydia.
You. Mukami. Does that? Oh no.
No.
English name.
English. Yeah.
Margaret.
Noreen.
Oh no, even already. I was going to say Aurelia. No, that's AU.
Oh my God.
I don't have an English name.
Olive.
Olive.
Yeah,
Mama Olive.
Olive.
Yeah,
I
Olive.
know. Patricia.
Q. Queen. I'm
Yes,
sure someone's called
there
Queen.
is. Yeah, in Kenya there must be even
Or
a thousand
Queenie
queens.
even.
Exactly. Rachel,
Sarah.
Tamara,
What's that stepsister?
which one?
Og. You?
The bad person.
Yeah.
In the bad person in Little Mermaid.
In Cinderella.
In
The
Little
the
Mermaid.
sister.
We don't know the sisters' names in Cinderella.
I don't know what are you?
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
What
I
are
think
you?
okay, guys. So wow, I think the game is over. Joanne has won both rounds. Ursula, do you know the name
That's it,
Ursula?
Ursula.
That's in Little Mermaid. That's not in Cinderella.
What's in Cinderella?
We just know that they're
There's
ugly
a you.
stepsisters, but they don't have a name.
They do.
They don't have a name. Okay, thank you guys. It
All right.
truly is messed up. Me and Lydia are going to go and revise after this. We're going to do like names of countries. We're going to do names of like I don't know,
Something.
boys' names. We are going to try, and you really
Yeah.
tried, and I think that was
Yeah,
fantastic.
do you know what? I'm gonna bring a game which I actually know I won the first one, but now it's like 2-1.
You won which one?
The Caps one. Look at her screaming.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay,
because
either-
she can't
That's
imagine.
like 5 episodes ago.
No, that's 3 episodes ago.
yeah, exactly.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's 2-1. You don't want to remember your loss.
Yeah, I mean, I
Okay,
don't know
sorry, babe.
exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
All right.
Done.
Next time, guys, I got this.
Yeah, let's just trust her. D for done.
D for done. It's time for TMI Talk, and if you never watched episodes, TMI Talk is where we basically answer your dilemmas to the best of our ability. We'll give you advice based on our own personal experiences, our own judgments, and hopefully it can help you and guide you in the situation which you are dealing with. If you want to send us a TMI Talk, especially privately, you can DM us on our Instagram page, TMI Podcast KE. That's where you predominantly get them.
Yeah,
Or you
exactly.
can DM us personally if you want.
Yeah.
Murugi Muni, Lydia KM on Instagram. If you're brave, you can put it on YouTube.
On YouTube.
You
If you're
can.
brave.
If you're brave, put it there. We'll still find it.
Yeah.
All right. So today's,
I'm already nervous.
yeah.
Yeah. Some of these are ghetto.
So
Yeah.
I have been dating this guy since July 3rd. Brackets. Yes, I asked. Yes, he asked me to be his girlfriend. It's always good to clarify because you know, people are just
It's
assuming
like,
things.
does he know you're dating?
Yes, he's amazing in terms of communication, showing up and creating time, listening to me and all that. Now, my issue is he never asks me out or takes me out, say a lunch date or ice cream or drink. He's kind of an indoors person. He prefers me to go to his place. We chill. He cooks. Him and coming to he cooks and him coming to my place. Sometimes with a drink, ice cream stuff, whatever. Now, I don't like indoors dates all the time. I would love to be taken out at least once a month and explore together. I don't know how to tell him that I want him to ask me out often. So the follow-up questions are: have you tried to ask him out? Because it's not, you're empowered, you can do it yourself. To which she said that she did invite him, but he said he was busy. To which we asked, then what happened after that?
Yeah.
Then it just seemed like the routine went. So it's like, okay, let's go out on Friday. Sorry, I'm busy. Then Saturday
we
comes
are
to his
together.
house, to her house. So yeah, that's the dilemma.
Wow. Okay. There's. I really don't want to be harsh here. I really
But
don't
will
want
you
to.
still be?
Yeah, I will still proceed to do that. I feel like when you say he's an indoors person, I feel like if we had clarification on is he an indoors person when it comes to you, or is he generally like that? Because maybe if even when he's hanging out with his friends, he's also indoors. I feel like that would provide some clarity. But based on the information that we have right now,
Yeah.
I feel like if you have told him it's important for you to be going on outdoor dates, because she also didn't say that she's said it to him.
No,
she just
she
said that
hasn't.
one
She
time
tried to invite him out.
Exactly. So I feel like the starting point would be for you to tell him, I really would like for us to be going on more outdoor dates, and then see how he responds to that. If he again is busy, if he's too busy to go
Yeah.
out, that's
Super defensive.
Yeah, exactly. One of those like red flags. It sounds like a bit of a red flag.
Yeah.
It's like if he never wants to hang out with you outside his house, that's a red flag. That's to me, it's just such a red flag. But also, it's COVID season. So
People have
maybe
gotten used
people
to
have gotten
that.
used to being
Yeah.
in the house, and it's just like, okay, why do we have to go out and spend money? Although I know you have views on that, on the whole spending money thing, because
Yeah.
like you don't have to go on an expensive date. But also, I mean, are we just going to sit in the house the whole time? I mean,
Yeah. For sure, like as Joe said, the next step, like now advising you practically is to share that. So, I did try to ask you out, but I would just like to let you know that it really does matter to me to have dates outside the house every so often. Nothing will have to be expensive, and you can even give examples. You can give examples like, we can go to Karura Forest, just walk around, or we can do a picnic. We can even just do house shopping together. We just go to, do something outside. If you share that, then his reaction is going to really tell you a lot. And I do get that, a lot of times, especially with guys, they don't know how to tell you, I don't have money to do X, Y, and Y, or maybe he has got aspirations to take you somewhere. He's just like, strapped for cash, whatever. But I mean, she did say he does bring things to the house.
Exactly. And
so
they
those things can convert to going out. So just share that with him, and his reaction then is going to tell you. One thing I feel like we did say is that women, we need to be more in our power about saying what we want. Because your needs are going to continuously be unmet if the other person doesn't know. I always say share, be clear, respectful, and then if he still doesn't meet it, then you know whether this is somebody who's being disrespectful or whether the person just doesn't know that was a need.
Exactly.
So empower yourself.
Empower yourself, exactly. And sometimes you can find that maybe depending on his background or the relationships he's been in, maybe that's just how they were. Maybe that's how they did things, and it's like he didn't even think about it. Like, for example, when I met Zach, to him, because when he was growing up, they never celebrated birthdays. To him, birthdays just were never a big deal at all. And I actually had to tell him, it's like, for me, birthdays are a big deal. Holidays, Christmas, Valentine's, those are a big deal to me. And even though they weren't to him, by his reaction, I could tell, like, okay, he can see this is important to me.
Aware.
Exactly. And so now he would actually and even till today, he makes such an effort because he knows I am really looking forward to my birthday, So, like, I expect a gift and, like, a date or, like, a holiday or something like that. So maybe it's just that he doesn't know that you actually want to do something. So I would advise, as she said, stand in your power and just be like, babe, by the way, it would be really nice if we would do some dates outside. And not like it didn't have to be a serious conversation.
It doesn't even need to be a sit down.
Exactly. Just like, oh, babe, see, we should go out or something like that.
Or see something suggested or
exactly. Like now, James Bond movie has just come out. You can be like, oh, okay, babe, we go watch James Bond. And then if he says, no, let me just rent the DVD and then watch at home.
You're going to know for sure. And I know, especially, because you hear all the amazing things he said. If you've been looking for love, if you've been looking to meet someone, when you do finally get it, when you see this one thing, you're almost scared. Like, is this the thing that
chase
breaks
him away?
Is this the one that really, like, the shoe drops or whatever else? But let me tell you, if it's for you and it's the right, it's going to be like all right, I didn't know, let's try it.
Yeah, exactly. We really hope that we've helped you guys. If you have any other advice for her, or if you've been in a similar situation, please.
What did you do?
Yeah, what did you do? Tell us, guys. Please, you can comment below, and I'm sure she's going to be watching, and she'll see the comments, or even just DM us on Instagram or comment on one of our posts on Instagram. That would be really, really helpful.
100%. Guys, thank you so much for that. And this is episode 13.
Yes. 13.
13. 13.
God.
Episode 13. We appreciate it, guys, and we're growing stronger, and we always want to know what makes this podcast work for you. What do you think we could do? Because you guys definitely asked for longer episodes,
and
we have given you longer episodes.
Yes.
So if you have any suggestions, we actually do look. So let us know, and as usual, subscribe. Follow us.
Subscribe,
for
guys.
More content.
Tap the notification bell so you can be notified anytime we upload. But spoiler alert, it's always Wednesday, 12 p.m. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram as well, TMI Podcast KE, and me, Murugi.Munyi on Instagram, and her,
Lydia KM.
We love you guys. See you next time.
Bye.